Hello everybody, Mayne here, and welcome to the Daily Storm. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome, and basically a quick explanation. This is a video series where I go into Heroes of the Storm every day and play a daily quest. Today, my quest is to play a Warcraft hero. I'm going to take Greymane here, and I'm going to run out and see what we can get done. I like him. I'm getting better at him. I'm not super. I'm going to warn you ahead of time, this is not going to be a highly skilled video. But hopefully it's going to be fun. So let's queue up a quick match, and I'll be right back in just a second.
Gilneas will rise again.
Alright, we are about halfway into the battlefield of eternity. I'm going to have Greymane, Kerrigan, Tyrell, Gul'dan, Murky going toe-to-toe with Tracer, Diablo, Mayne, Artanis, and Nova. Oh, this is both really great and really awful for me. Greymane does not have any sort of sustain. He cannot heal himself in any way and has a low health pool, which makes him susceptible to being murdered. It is useful for him to have people to help him. We don't have a healer, so I will not be able to heal myself. However, on this particular map, one of the great things about Greymane is his ability to destroy the immortal. So if I get left alone for any amount of time, I'm going to annihilate that thing quickly and with wild abandon. I mean, we're getting a little choppy here at the beginning. That's not going to be good. Hopefully that rolls itself out. So,
the battle begins.
how to go with Greymane? For this,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory.
so for this particular thing, and because it's going to be, I think, a little bit. I think it's going to be a little bit more. Yeah. I'm going to want to do a lot of damage fast. I'm going to take Viciousness, which is going to affect Inner Beast. So Inner Beast is an ability. I'll use it real fast. So it gives me a haste. As long as I am doing damage, as long as I am attacking, it will continue. Now, Viciousness has made it so that it lasts longer. But it will also now be updated by my abilities. What my other abilities are is my Q, which you have seen me throw, is the Gilneas cocktail. I'm going to throw out a thing. It's going to do a little bit of damage to the person it hits and a lot of damage to the target behind it. Now we're going to kick in my haste here and see if we can. They are leaving me super alone up here in top. That's awesome of them. Either they don't realize how dangerous Greymane is, or they just figure they're going to push down a quick tower mid and bottom. They're doing a good job now.
There is no escape for you, but death,
However,
angel.
Tracer did finally come and get me.
I'm pulling back for now.
And my final ability is my E, which lets me dive in and do that. When I use my E, it changes all my abilities. Not my Q. Q is still a haste, which I am now using to.
I will find his weakness.
We need to use something else. We're going to take disengage. So my E becomes the disengage. So there's Nova over there. Well, that was fun. Alright, Nova's down. I'm going to run back up and take out the top. My Q becomes a... Oh, here, I'll just use it here so you can see it in action. Although at this point, normally, I would... So it's a AoE sweep attack. Alright, disengage here. Should not have used my haste. So the team is doing a fantastic job. Bottom. Grab that from mana. Come back over this way. So one of the tricks here, we're going to increase. I'm going to go for Wizened Duelist. This is probably going to be a mistake. Oh, that was a whiff. Wizened Duelist is one of those abilities where every time I get a takedown, I do extra damage. But if I ever die, it's not the button I meant to hit. Do this. Team's having a conversation. Don't know what it's about. Got some pushing going on down here, though. Doing pretty good there. We've got a nice level lead. I'm happy with that. Don't have any bonus damage yet, but then I've only been fighting Nova so far. Theoretically, I should be able to come down here and take this camp.
Our conflict shall rage on.
Gate out. That's going to give us that camp pushing top lane. I'm going to roll in here on this thing. I wish I'd timed that better. We've got a nice lead though. Our team's doing a really good job of hunting the we're going to jump in here. We're going to start eating the Immortal again. We've got a really great team for fighting the Immortal. I've got some kills. That's going to help me do more damage. We are going to go for the throat. It's going to make murder a lot easier. Last time I did not push with the Immortal. This time I am, because I want to pick up stacks here. Actually, I should be able to. So how does go for the throat work? That's how it works. So I will jump forward. I will do a lot of damage. I am doing fantastic on stacks right now. Thank you, Murky. I need to thank him for that. haste. Put this thing in. Part of the trick of Greymane is you want to be able to go in and then get out. You don't want to overstay your welcome, because then you die, and dying sucks. I now have stealth, so we're going to walk away. We're going to increase my razor swipe range. Holy crap. I'm out of mana.
I fight for my countrymen.
Let's get out, folks. I especially need to get the hell out of dodge because I'm going to die. I've got full stack. I'm now doing 30% additional damage as long as I don't get killed. That's going to be fantastic. We've got Murky down in the bottom lane being murky, doing murky things in the most murky way possible. This is fitting very nicely. It's going pretty well. Kerrigan, I think, is making a mistake. If she doesn't get help, she's making a mistake. But it looks like we're all kind of going in on this. We've got a 3-level lead. We're pushing mercenaries across. It's not a bad time to... Okay, this is when Greymane works the best. Wow. Let's sit here and just push this lane. Oh, the Immortal's up. I should actually go be doing that. I totally missed that the Immortal was live. Back out. They have a Nova free roaming, which means I definitely need to get out of here. I don't want to lose these stacks. I jump behind the wall here. Actually, I can get this with the fountain. I should be okay here. Very nice. So we got a really good... We are going to take... Oh. You know, I'm doing a really good job here. I'm going to take upping my damage against heroes. That should help me get some pretty solid kills at this point. Because I've got a 30% bonus. That's going to give me 3% of their health, which is going to make... Oh, this has been a beautiful game. I cannot understand how this is going on so well. I mean, they did leave me alone for a very long time. That was amazing. Oh my god. Oh, Greymane, I really love him on this map. If I get to pick a map for Greymane, this is the one where he is spectacular. If you're ever playing ranked and someone's on this map, banning Greymane is not a bad idea. Like right now, like hero damage 26,000. What is it? 21 out of our 30 kills. But then, like for the first part of the game, I wasn't even taking part in the team fights because I was just pushing top lane. XG attribution's pretty good. Siege damage, second only to Murky, which is just weird. Greymane, not typically a siege damage character, but actually managed to do a pretty good job of it here. I didn't die once. Wow. Looks like our team was focusing Kerrigan and Gul'dan, which is sensible. Kerrigan and Gul'dan are both really vicious characters. However, both of them have really solid sustain and survival. Kerrigan can build shields and heal herself. Gul'dan can do life drain. The enemy team would have been, I think, better suited to killing me, putting effort into killing me off. Which is one of the tricks of Greymane. Greymane is extremely deadly and he does a ton of damage. But he is brittle, like glass. And he doesn't have any... Like, Li Ming does a stupendous amount of damage. Like, if you compare what I did to, say, Li Ming. Like, she's really impressive. Actually, decently so for this game. But she has escape with teleport, but she can still do a lot of damage. Greymane's ability to get away is limited, which is why I took Eyes in the Dark, which is when you disengage, you get stealth for 4 seconds. So when I go into melee and then I would jump out and become human again, I would hit Eyes in the Dark and I would go invisible for 4 seconds, and it gives me a little bit of get the hell out of there. This build, I've never used this build before. Typically I focus on using the pistol in human form and occasionally jumping in and doing damage at the last minute. And this time I kind of went for a much more melee focused build because it seemed to fit the idea of killing the immortal. Didn't get to 20. What did I take here all the time? Took Viciousness. Inner Beast duration is increased by 4 seconds. So the haste that he gives himself gets a 4-second boost to its duration. And abilities. Any ability he uses causes it to refresh. Every time he basic attacks or uses an ability, it goes back to 4 seconds before it goes away, which is just absolutely fantastic. Eyes in the Dark, which we've already talked about. We took Wizened Duelist. Hero takedowns increase basic attack damage by 3% up to 30%. He loses it on death. I managed to get up to the 10 kills and the 30% bonus damage. Again, another reason to kill Greymane. This ability makes him even more ridiculous. If you're playing against Greymane, he is someone to focus on because he cannot heal himself, and if he can get into your back line against Li Ming, against Nova, against Tracer, he is going to destroy them. Go for the throat. The hero leaps forward, shapeshifts into a Worgen, and does 420 damage. If he kills somebody, then the ability can be used once again for free within 10 seconds. I never got an opportunity to use it a second time today. And occasionally, and I wish I'd pointed this out in the video, occasionally when someone is within kill range, where this will flat out kill them, a little mark will appear above their head. It's pretty obvious when you see it. You may have noticed it in the video. And when that mark is there, I can use this ability and I will leap in and kill them outright. If it hits, if they don't get shielded, you know, like there's ways to stop it, but it works very, very well. I took Unfettered Assault, increases his lunge distance by 60%, so that W, when he's in wolf form, where he swipes, hits an area in front of him and jumps forward, I just made it go farther. It seemed to work really well here since I was doing a lot of leaping into the back lane. And going into the back rank after Tracer, after Li Ming, after Nova, that would just make doing that easier. Alpha Killer, basic attacks against heroes. Deal bonus damage equal to 3% of the hero's maximum health. Technically, this is only really useful against Diablo, although I was able to melt his hit points in a couple of fights there. But it does do extra damage to everybody. It helps against all of the characters. Normally, I would take this against a much beefier front line than the other team had, but I decided to just grab it. At 20, what would I have taken? So let's look real fast. So at 16, Alpha Killer's good. I will usually take Eager Wolf or Executioner. Executioner is really useful if you have a lot of people on the team who do slows and stuns and so forth. Eager Wolf increases attack speed bonus of Inner Beast by 40% after it's been active for 4 seconds. So if you use Inner Beast and just start attacking something, you're going to be attacking faster. This is what I will normally take. At 20, there's a lot of really good abilities here. Go for the Throat upgrade. I don't normally take because it lets you do it a 3rd time. And that's nice, but it's so rare that you ever get to use the 3rd attack, because you have to kill with both the 1st and the 2nd attack and then get a 3rd kill attack. Either of these two are really pretty good. Hunter's Blunderbuss. Human attacks add splash damage, so your pistol will damage everybody behind your initial target. And Tooth and Claw, your basic attacks cleave as a Worgen. In this instance, since I was spending so much time in wolf form, I would have probably taken Tooth and Claw, just for the point of that. That's the build. I would love to hear what you folks think. I'm stunned at how quickly this game went, but do please let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. Have you played Greymane? Do you enjoy the character? What do you think? Please let me know. If you had a good time watching the video, please like, subscribe, and share. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.